What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian. Welcome back to another episode of What the Pun. Hope you're all doing good, doing well, and doing great. So, what's been happening? I've sold the Golf R and the Seat Leon if you've missed out, and I've got a replacement car as well. So, if you missed the last video, I have bought an Audi S4 Avant B9 2017. I love it. I've been enjoying every single day driving to work with it. It's been my daily driver. It's been very practical. It's been very comfortable as a daily car. But at some point, I will obviously do like a video review of how I've been getting on with the car, what I like, what I dislike. I'm not sure I have any dislikes yet, but we'll find out. So I'll get a couple of hundred miles more on in that car. But yeah, so far loving every day with this car. Yeah. So today's video, what to expect. So today it's gonna be a quick 20-minute video of me just putting my little touches on the B9 Avant. So in stock form, how it looks at the moment, it's beautiful, it's nice, but it needs a bit of je ne sais quoi. It needs a bit of what the pun touches to it. So I will go through things today, changing the front grille, changing the badges, front, back, sides. I will be changing the rear diffuser if I miss anything else out. Mirror indicator lights. Yes, I'll be doing sprinkling little touches of what the pun from on the car, front, back, sides, everywhere I can add a little touch to just give it a bit more of a personal touch. And that's the thing about being a car guy. You don't want to have your car looking the same as every other Bob and Dave and Susan and Kate, whatever. and you like to add, I and a lot of other car people, we love to add our little touches to it. So yeah, in today's video, it's going to be a quick 20-minute video of me just adding a little bit of what the pun to my new car. Shall we get started then? Starting off with something nice and easy on the new car, we're going to go around from the sides, the back, the front. We're going to be changing up all of the current chrome badges to some of these nice and lovely. Okay. Boom. New front badges. The front badges I will leave till the end of the video when I change the front grille. Front grille will take a bit more time, so I'm going to leave that till the end. But we're going to start off by doing the new rear badge, side V6T badges, and with the S4 badge, I'm not quite sure yet, because the car came spec'd without the rear badge, and I quite like it. It's quite a clean look, so I may leave that for another time, and just so I can have a better look at it and have some time to think about it. And if you feel like I should actually go all out and just fit all the black badges on the car, let me know in the comment box down below. But yeah, to get started, things I'll need to do this job: heat gun, detailer tape or masking tape, a pencil, something that's not going to leave a mark on the car, dental floss, what else? Sticky Icky, I think it's called Sticky Icky. I'm going to show you later on anyways when I use it, but it's like an adhesive. It's a solution that breaks down adhesive, so you need that as well, but I'll show you it later. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the rear badge first, because it should be the easiest one to do. I might have spoken too soon, but you know, it should be, because it should be quite easy to line up. But get your tape, get nice and straight and nice and close to the old badge, just to make things easier when you come and align the new one. But here we have it, badges removed. You missed a whole load of fun. But basically, heat, floss, heat floss, and it's going to slide off. After that, you're going to have some adhesive residue. Again, heat, and if you have like a plastic trim tool, gently scrub with a finessing that's what the word I use at work sometimes. Michael Napolitano would vouch for that. But heat and gently finesse the rubber, and it was the remaining of the adhesive, and it was going to peel off, but you gently finesse it. But there is a bit of residue left, so which is where this comes in. Sticky stuff. Gonna dab that around. This should help break it down, make it a lot easier to remove the remaining of the adhesive. Moving on to the V6T badge, basically the same as how I did the rear, but the only difference is that because this is 3 individual pieces as opposed to 1 piece, I'll be using the tape and then marking off like little reference points as just to help me place the new one back in the exact same position. Cool. All right, let's get going. Next up, I'll be changing to original Audi rear diffuser for the S4 with a nice shiny gloss black rear diffuser from CT Carbon. Let's go. So, should be as simple as 2 10mm sockets underneath here, and then the rest of it should just pop off. Wish me luck. All done now. What do you think? Just needs a bit of a clean up because now it's just really dusty from me touching it and pushing it so many times. So it needs a little bit of clean up, but I feel like it looks a lot better. Now, because I've got this on, I feel like I need a bigger exhaust because there's so much space here now. So I might, yeah, I'll think about it. But yeah, the sides were like quite straightforward to pop on. it's the middle bit that was a bit of a struggle that I actually needed help. And what I discovered with my wife is that needed to kind of like push it from an angle, and then somehow it clips in. Otherwise, if you're just pushing from the angle you think you're supposed to push it at, nothing's happening there. So yeah, thank goodness I have my wife. So yeah, that's done. Let's move on to the next one. Next up should be something quick and simple. I will be changing the mirror covers to gloss black and the mirror indicator lights. Though on the B9, these are actually quite decent already, but I feel like they can be improved ever so slightly. So I've got the dynamic indicator lights to replace these. I got them from Osram. So because the reason why I got them from Osram, because I feel like the fitment is more closer to the original ones, whereas if you buy some of these cheap ones, either the electrical connector is not very good, or they just don't fit in place as flush as the original ones. So I wanted to feel and look as original as possible, so that is why I opted for the slightly more expensive option. But yeah, this should be nice and simple. Pop the mirror off, pop the mirror cover off. I may need to take this frame over here off just to make it easier to remove the indicator light, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, cool, should be nice and simple. Let's get going. Now, saving the best part till last, changing the front grille. Like I said, this is going to take the longest time to do because I'm going to need to take the front bumper off to remove the front grille. But once I've removed the front bumper, I plan to paint the front crash bar, because once I put the new grille on, the color of the crash bar is going to stand out like a sore thumb. So to blend everything in, everything color matching everything, I'm going to paint the crash bar black, so everything looks all nice and uniform, nothing standing out, looking a bit odd. So yeah, let's get the front bumper off first. Okay, starting off from the top, gonna need to take this cover off, but to start off with, I need to take this latch off, and so there's a button just back here. Press down on that and you should be able to pull it off like so, and then this just pulls off. So after I removed the cover, the latch, the screws from the top, now we're underneath the car. This bit, I've seen people do a few different ways. They've either removed the screws here to take the front bumper off, or they've removed all of these screws to release the under tray, so this comes off with the front bumper. I don't know how, well, I think I'll take it with the tray off first and see how I get on. That might be easier. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Next up, I'll need to release the wheel arch liner, and then there should be a plastic tab hidden somewhere around here, and then I need to reach a screw deep in there, so I need a long nose kind of Torx screwdriver to release that, and that should be this side of the front bumper off. I may need to turn the wheel around to my right to give me a bit more access, but yeah, that should be quite straightforward. Almost there. Okay, so that's the top, bottom, both sides done. The plastic bit that locks it into place, that was a little bit more difficult than I expected to take it off. Have to kind of like wiggle. Eventually, it will finally like break loose. But yeah, once you get the feel of the first one, the other one will be much easier. Now, just taking the front bumper off, just minding any connections that you need to disconnect as well. So I'm going to place like something underneath to catch the bumper, just in case. Cool. Let's carry on. New grill's on. Old one was a nightmare to take off. There was like both corner bits on the left and right at the top were a pain to take out. Camera ran out of memory, so couldn't quite catch the whole taking off situation. But yeah, now just need to tidy things up on the crash bar and then start putting this back on. Should be nice and easy. And you'll catch me in a bit with it all done. And that is it. The car's about 90% done now. What's left? Well, around the windows, those chrome trim bits around the windows, yeah, that needs to be gloss black as well. I'm deciding whether to have that wrapped in gloss black, painted in gloss black, or I saw these AliExpress parts that you can just stick on, these trim bits that you can stick on, that's also gloss black. I need to think about which one's more durable. Yeah, so if any of you have experience with either painting, wrapping, these kind of parts, let me know how you got on with it. What's your personal experience with it like? It'll help me decide, basically. But yeah, about 90% done. And the rear diffuser, like I said before, a little bit of trouble clipping the new one back in. Needed my wife to give me a bit of a hand. She suggested a different angle, and that really helped clip that middle bit in, which I really struggled with on my own. Front grille needs to be tidied up here and there, but it's an eBay part. It's not going to have like perfect OEM fitment, so I need to tidy it up. You honestly can't see it unless you've kind of had a really close look and you know what you're looking for. That's the fitment's a bit off. But overall, very happy with it. The crash bar I need to revisit. There's a few bits I need to paint to kind of finish the look a bit. The foam on the crash bar, I need to cut off a few bits here and there so the parking sensors can actually fit properly. Otherwise, it was pushing against the grille. But yeah, I'm very happy with the look. Very happy with the look. The front S4 badge I still need to put on. The back S4 badge, like I said, I need your help. Let me know. What do you think? Do I put it on? Yes or no, please? Give me a hand. I'm still 50-50 about whether I should have the back S4 badge or not. But yeah, almost there. I'm looking at some ECS front grille accents for the front bumper. Make it look a little bit more aggressive. I'm still thinking about that. But overall, really pleased with the work I've done so far. It's added, like I said, sprinkle of a bit of what the pun on this car. It's looking very nice now. But yeah, from me this week, that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the content. If you are, be sure to like, subscribe, leave some comments. Let's get a chat going on. But yeah, for me this week, that's it. Thank you very much. See you all next time. Bye bye.